Welcome back to AP Precalculus in under 3 minutes. No time for intros, let's get into it. This topic is very important. In other topics of this course, we might say, oh yeah, this will probably be on your AP exam. No, this topic is literally guaranteed to be on your exam. It is written in the exam description that this is a literal requirement, so listen up. For this topic, we're going to take an actual question from the 2024 AP exam. And I urge you to pause the video now and try it on your own. If you don't want to try it, at least pause to read it because I'm not going to read it to you. Alright. All good? Let's go. So the way I like doing this is to make a graph first and then the equation. When you make a graph from one of these scenarios, you will always want to make 5 points, and I'll show you why. So when the tire touches the ground, it will be our start point at 1/2. Then it touches the ground again at 5/2. So let's write down the 3 points between those two to get up to our 5-point total. Good. Now let's plot the y-axis. The maximum is 18, making the midline 9. At 1/2, the tire is on the ground, or at 0, and it is also at 0 at 5/2. So we just fill in the extra points from there. The way these points are modeled imagines the tire spinning in a circle. Great, so they give us the sine skeleton equation in the problem, so let's make it. The amplitude, or A, is 9. The period is 2, so we can put that under 2 pi to get pi as our B. The midline, or D, is 9. And finally, C? Here's a trick for C. Cosine graphs start at the maximum and go down to the midline. Sine graphs start at the midline and go up to the maximum. So where do we see on the midline it going up to our maximum? That's right, at 2/2, or 1, meaning C would be -1 because it's always the opposite, and this is our fully simplified answer. Alright, one more thing to talk about. Calculators. If you look through your regressions page, you will find that you also have a sine regression, which is cool, but here's the most important part. Your calculator functions on modes, particularly radians and degrees. If I were to do, say, sine of 90 when I was in degrees mode, it would be doing sine of 90 degrees. But if I were in radians mode, I would need to change it to be sine of pi/2 radians. Since you only will be dealing with radians in this course, you should always have your calculator be in radians mode. Okay, on the screen now is a fun AP style question for this topic. Pause now. I'll put the answer on the screen now. I will see you on the next one.